Yes, it allows you to post to multiple sites at once, and also to view all your streams in one place. It's very handy, especially if you're managing more than one business account. Sure, it's an inbound marketing company, so their philosophy is don't push marketing at people, pull them in with your fabulous content and your offers. Help them, be there for them, and then when they need you, they'll remember you as the trusted authority. So we get reports on everyone who comes to our website. We get reports on what pages they looked at. We get reports on if someone's a lead, we can see what pages, what they filled out. We get repeat lead activity. So we say, okay, this person was here last week. They came back again. They downloaded this. You can schedule emails through that. So if someone downloads our Pinterest ebook, then in a few days they're going to get another email and then another one. And then Dan, who's our salesperson, will follow up on those. So they provide a lot of sales support as well. So if he has kind of a tricky lead, he's not really sure where to go with it, he can call the consultants and they'll walk him right through it. So it's worked well for us. Oh, huge copyright issues. In fact, I wrote a blog post about how using Pinterest can get you sued, and a lot of people refuse to even go on it at first. They have made ways that a website can block pinning of their images if they want to. However, it's still a little bit tricky. So we recommend, if you really want to be safe, only pin your own images. If you just really want to be perfectly safe, that's kind of the only way to do it. Of course, yes, that is good, and most people want you to do that, so that's what I do. I will pin something from another person's article, but keep that link there so they get the credit for it. I can't imagine why anyone would have a problem with that, because you're giving them more traffic. It's a teeny risk, but it's one that we're willing to take. Oh, yes. Yeah, if someone goes to your website and copies an image from your site and uses it, that's copyright infringement. If they pin it
Even
to...
though you like it.
I
found that our local government did that to one of mine, and it doesn't bother me them using it, but I was trying to figure out, how did they get this PDF file?
Oh, they downloaded it. You can download anybody's PDF file, save it, and then upload it to your site if you want. If you don't mind, it's not a big deal. If you do mind, you have copyright, so you can tell them to take it down. It doesn't need to be your whole day. I know I want to be everywhere, but I can't. So I pick Tuesdays is my big Google Plus day. So I might spend an hour on Google Plus on Tuesdays. I try to do LinkedIn on Wednesdays. I'm on Facebook all the time, Twitter all the time. I spend way more time than I would recommend any normal business owner to spend on social networking, partly because I love it, partly because it's my business. But you can do a lot in an hour a day. You can also do a decent amount in 30 minutes a day if you make a plan. It's just so easy to get sidetracked that you really have to discipline yourself, or you can spend all day. Yeah.
I add to that.
Yeah.
There's also Hootsuite is a great product and tool. So if you look for some tools that combine and collaborate, you can spend one day a month and say, okay, this is what I'm going to do each week, and kind of plan out how your month is going to be. And then all you have to do then is monitor it.
Right.
Monitor the posts, monitor the responses. And it does, so as a business person, you want to look at this as a project, just like you're billing every single month. You don't do it every single day, but you do it one time a month, and you take that day out for it. And I have found that for small business owners, that has been a great relief for them, because they know this is my marketing day, and you schedule the post to go out and release throughout the day.
I have an increasing reach. It's for those of you who don't know, it's when you update your Facebook page status, you have the option to promote that particular post. And it's, for me anyway, it's been $5 or $10 depending on how many people you want to reach. And it does go out to a lot more people than would normally see it. You run the risk, I find, when you promote to friends, to fans and friends of fans, that some people will give you negative feedback, which if you get too much will hurt you. But I have found it overall to be very beneficial. I do, yes. Well, there has to be return on investment, right? The way that we track it, and that you can certainly do too, is that we ask our customers to set up a virtual phone number that we use only for our purposes, so their Facebook page, their blog, whatever, so they can track those phone calls coming in. And then, of course, whether those turn into leads, customers or not, is kind of out of our hands at that point. But we can show them how many phone calls they get, how many contact forms they get. A lot of people go by how many new fans you have, or followers, or people who circled you. And while that might make you feel good, it doesn't really mean a thing if you're not getting the leads. So
you're promoting them to a phone number, not to a website?
Well, the phone number is on their website. So if they go from Facebook to, say, a blog post, it's going to send them to the blog, and then the phone number will be all over the place. You can spend 10 hours a week, and if you're doing a terrible job, you're not going to get anything back. So I can't tell you if you spend 5 hours a week, you get 5 new customers.